Hi everyone, my name is Mridul and welcome back to my channel. So in the beginning of this series, I had mentioned to you guys that I want to cover all the topics that you guys have been wanting me to cover. So basically just get down with all the really highly requested videos, and one of those was a skincare routine. I think before we get started with talking about the actual products that I use on my skin, I think I should speak about my skin journey. So last year, I would say towards the beginning of last year is when I posted a video called how I got rid of my acne. And I've had really bad skin all my life. I would say probably from the beginning of puberty. I've had horrible, really acne prone, pimply skin. And I thought that I had found a solution to that, which is when I posted that video. But I was so wrong. My skin just went downhill from then, like last year, beginning of last year. And it's been the worst that it has ever been. So towards the end of the year, exactly right now, like last year, December ke time around, a friend recommended me a doctor, a dermat, and that's when my skin just transformed and I've had absolutely clear skin since the last 1 year. So I'm not even exaggerating. I've been to over 10 dermats for sure. Basically, I've been to a bunch of dermats and nothing has ever worked for me except this one dermat that I went to last year. So his name is Punit Sarogi. By the way, this video is not sponsored. I don't think he even knows that I make YouTube videos and I'm talking about him. He has genuinely changed my skin for the better, and I recommend him to everyone in my day-to-day life. So it's only fair to recommend it to you guys as well. But the reason why I have been postponing filming this video is because I would say 3 or 4 products in my skincare routine are products that I cannot recommend to you guys because they are medicines, and I think you need a prescription to be able to get those. So basically I use a total of 10 products on my skin, and out of which I would say 4 of them are suggested to me, recommended to me by my doctor. So the first product has to be a face wash. Now this is one face wash that I've been using since at least 5 years or even more than that. It's the Himalayas Purifying Neem face wash, and yeah, it's a great face wash. So right after face wash, I am supposed to use this benzyl peroxide creamy wash. So I'm supposed to apply this all over my face morning and night. I leave it for around 10 minutes, and I do this quite religiously. I'm very good with my skincare routine, I must say that. Now if it's the morning, I will follow it up using some sort of moisturizer, especially since it's winter. So the moisturizer that I use is by Bioderma. It's called the Soothing Cream Ria Calm Moisturizer. This is the one that I use right before makeup and just every day in general. You can buy this. It's a really good moisturizer, especially if you have oily skin. This isn't going to make your skin even more oily. It kind of balances it out. One thing that I've learned from Dr. Punit is that you must use a sunscreen, and I've been doing that every day since last year, so a year now. And the sunscreen that I use is called the Face Guard SPF 30 sunscreen. It has silicone in it, and which is why it acts like a primer for your makeup as well. But talking about the actual sunscreen, it's a really nice sunscreen. I really like it. It doesn't make me oily in any way, and yeah, it's a really nice sunscreen. So if you're looking for a sunscreen, check this one out. So that's about it for my morning skincare routine. If we talk about nighttime, I will do the exact same steps. So if I have a full face of makeup, I will wash my face using some face wash. So I'll use the same Himalayan Neem face wash on my face to get rid of all the makeup. But that's not it. I follow it up using some Bioderma. So this is one step which is, I would say, crucial and is like a turning point in clearing my skin, because initially I would just wash my face with face wash and that's it. I would never follow it up with a second cleansing routine. So when I use the Bioderma, even after I feel like my skin is clean after using the face wash, I run the pad of Bioderma on my face, and there is so much makeup still left in my pores, and that is definitely one of the reasons why you could have acne or breakouts. So make sure to do a 2-step cleansing process if you use makeup. So right after I'm done using Bioderma on my face, I make sure to splash my face with some water, because even though Bioderma is really good, works good for me, it's still a chemical, so I don't want to sleep that on my skin, in my pores. So I wash my face, splash my face with water, wipe it off, and then I will follow it up with some sort of treatment, like spot treatment. The treatment that I use is called the Adaphirin 0.1% gel. Again, this is one product that I don't think you could buy because you need a prescription. but this is what I use. There are a lot of times when my skin is doing very well and I don't need any sort of spot treatment, and that is when I use this cream. So this is my scar removal cream. So once I was done clearing my skin, which I think took about 3 months to do that, like completely clear my skin, there were a lot of marks left, and that's when Dr. Punit recommended this cream to me. It's called the Depi White cream. Now I know it says Depi White, don't worry, it's not a skin whitening cream. If you're looking for that, this isn't that. I don't support skin lightening, whitening, any of that. It's just for scar removal. I've researched on it, don't worry, it's not a skin lightening cream, but this is probably like the best cream that I've ever used. I would put this on, I still do put this on my face and I sleep, and in the morning the glow that it gives me, and like when I started using this initially, I could tell that my scars are lightening like right in front of my eyes. So like amazing product. Now honestly, I don't really have any scars as such left on my face, so I don't need to use this necessarily. So the night cream that I've been using just recently, it hasn't been that long, is this night cream by BioAyurveda, and it's their night cream as I said. So this is a cream that I got, so BioAyurveda actually sent me this. So I gave this product away with a bunch of like skin creams because I was on my treatment and I didn't want to use any sort of like creams on my face. So I gave this to my best friend and she started using it. I was actually staying over at her place when she started using this. So she wore it like a normal cream, and then she woke up in the morning and I could tell as well like a huge difference in her skin. It just looked so radiant, glowy and like hydrated, and she's been using this ever since. So recently I felt a little bit more adventurous, to say the least, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try this. I have to. I was really nervous because I thought, what if it breaks me out? It's like a nightmare because I've cleared my skin and now I obviously don't want to go back to my old skin, so I try not to use any sort of new products on my skin at least. But I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try it. It works so well for her, and I have heard really good reviews from like people I know who use this. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try it out, and I've been using this since not that long honestly, but the few days that I've been using it, I really like this cream. So check it out. By the way, not sponsored by BioAyurveda. They didn't pay me to say that. Yeah, I just really like it, so I thought I should share it with you guys. Now, quite honestly, I don't do face masks as often as I used to, simply because my skin is quite clear now and I don't need to do it. But towards the end of the month, my pores do feel extremely clogged because I do wear makeup almost every single day. Face mask that I really like is this Innisfree's Super Volcanic Pore Clay Mask, and I love clay masks because they really like suck out all the gunk from your pores, and every time I'm done using this face mask, my skin looks like so fresh and kind of like the pores are open and my skin can actually breathe. The last two products aren't per se skincare, it's a part of my face, so I thought I should share it with you guys. The first thing is a lip balm. So especially since it's winters, my lips do dry out like everyone else's. I've tried a bunch of lip balms. Honestly, no lip balm really works like well amazingly, except this one that I found. It's by Blue Heaven and it's in the bubblegum flavor. It is basically a knockoff of the EOS lip balm. I do have the original EOS as well, but this is like so moisturizing and it smells so good as well. It's so cheap. I think it's for like 199 rupees. So if you've been looking for a lip balm that's cute and does its job, try this one out. And the last product that I have is for my lashes and my brows. I got this sort of tube, mascara tube. I got it from Amazon. I will link it down below with all the other products as well. And I fill this up with a bunch of castor oil, and yeah, I basically just use it every night on my lashes and my brows. I will say I'm not very regular with this step, but every time, like the few times that I do use it, I can see a difference. So that's something that you struggle with, thin lashes, thin eyebrows, try this out because castor oil is a natural product and it does wonders. And yeah, that's it for my skincare routine. I hope you guys found this video helpful. As always, all the products will be linked in the description box below, and also I will mention the details of my doctor in case you guys want to go and visit him. Follow me on my Instagram, follow Simba Lifestyle on Instagram as well. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Let's get to 100k as soon as possible, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.